I've been getting away with so much recently.
What have you been getting away with?
I can't tell you. Aren't we recording?
We're recording now.
All right, yeah, well.
It's on the record, sir.
Yeah, well, nothing.
Where were you when you got away with it?
You know what? Nothing even matters at all. I know
I'm on to you, kid.
Don't call me a kid.
Wait, answer the question.
You better stop yelling at me.
Wait. I'll take over. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. All right. So,
welcome Off the Pad, guys.
What's going on?
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to move right along.
It's the schizophrenic episode.
I'm your host, Jaya Toller. You can find me online at jayatoller.com and add me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all at Jaya Toller, Jayetoler. Introduce yourself, co-host.
Sure. This is Corey Marshall.
Why do you sound like that?
I have no idea, but it's still Corey Marshall. You can find me online at IamCoreyMarshall.com. Social media, find me at I Am Corey Marshall. I follow back as well, and I'm very interactive, so do that. Do it.
Hey, guys, Off the Pad Podcast. It's an entertaining podcast. If this is your first time hearing it, we're all about entertainment. You guys suggest the topics, and we talk about them. And that's about it in a nutshell.
That's about it.
If you haven't submitted a topic,
out the nutshell.
If you have not submitted a topic before, the way you do it, you can email us or find us all on social media. Just tag Off the Pad on Facebook, on what else we got? Twitter. Or,
don't do anything else because I don't think I'll check.
Yeah, just stick to Facebook or Twitter. Just at Off the Pad. And there you go.
Word. Good to see you. It's been a week.
It has been a week. It's been a good week, too.
It's been a good week, man.
And it is good to see you.
Trying to think anything happened spectacular since we've been away.
Bruh, I'm getting married, son. I'm engaged. I know some of y'all might already know that. Some of y'all may not, but I'm so excited.
It's next year.
To be a fiance. I know when my wedding is.
All right, let's make sure.
But I'm excited. Why can't a dude can't be excited?
You know what? You should be excited because it's a great thing that's about to happen.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm going to have so much more material. You're going to have so much more material. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, man. I love my
moment. You should be excited, man. And I'm very happy. And our listeners, if you're a continuous listener, you know all about Michelle
Antoinette Robinson.
There you go.
But on April 30th, 2016, Michelle Antoinette Toller.
Jesus loves you more than you should know. Never mind. This old song.
Her name ain't gonna be Miss Robinson for after some months.
Loves you more than you should know.
Okay, yeah, that applies now. Well, hold on. No, I don't love her more than she should know. She should know how much I love her. I don't know what that song is about.
I think that's a very good thing. You should. I love you more than you will ever know. I think that's pretty deep. No matter if you think somebody loves you this much, like they love you even more than that. That's some deep love, yo.
I hear what you're saying, and I hear what that is trying to
whatever.
convey.
I like it. Whatever.
But
yeah. We're not gonna this is gonna be the Keep the Peace podcast today. So we're not gonna talk about any love at all. Let's talk about hate.
We probably got hours of stuff
that's not even published.
That's not published when it comes to love.
The love debate.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we should do that. We should have a special podcast dedicated to just our thoughts on love. Because I'm sure a lot of people would side with your philosophies.
A lot of people would side with yours as well.
Right.
Yeah.
I think most people will.
Yeah.
Side with me.
No. Wait a second. No.
I think the majority of people would agree with Jaye's thoughts on love.
Okay.
And relationships.
I'm not even upset with that.
And less than 10% of the people will agree with you.
And you know what?
Maybe all the divorcees.
You know what? You know what? I think most of the divorcees would probably agree with you. But your line of thinking. But even if it's just 10% that agree with me, I ain't mad at that, because everybody's not enlightened. You know what I mean? So it's a very small number of people, that.
Yeah. More like darkened.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I know it's whatever.
All right. This is it.
Hey, you ready to get started with the show?
Let's do it, because we already started with the show.
You ready to keep the next show? You ready to get to the next part of the movie?
Episode. Boom.
Hello there. We are indubitably excited to bring you Season 3 of Off the Pad Podcast. The podcast committed to giving you the funnies, the dialogue, and all the entertainment you can have on the topics that you suggest. Now, whether you are at work, at home, in your car, on your bike, or skipping a loo, it's time to sit back, relax, get ready for the best moments of your day. Just like a nice cool breeze, a scent of fresh cut grass, or even a touch from an orange.
Yo, this Chameleon Ride Man, and you rolling, you listening, you in the zone with my man, Jaye Tola and Corey Marsha, Off the Pad, baddest podcast on this side of the universe. You heard it from me, Right Man. I'm out.
Thank you to the following people for providing today's topics: Rob Iron Man Jarrell, Tom Hall, Meredith Stewart, Renee Warren, Cameron Gilbert, Laurie Lindbergh, Nicholas Hopping. The moment is here. Allow me to introduce to you two gentlemen, fresh with bald heads and fresh with the jokes, Jaye Tola and Corey Marshall.
And if you look to the left, you shall see somebody sitting next to you, looking at you, listening to the podcast, which is Off the Pad.
That is what it is.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
OFFTHEPAD.
Off the Pad.
Yes, great inflection on that last pad.
Well, the only pad.
Okay, yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, whatever. We're talking.
All good.
We'll be back.
Round 1. Speed topics. Mom jeans.
You know, my mom, she's always wearing dresses or like the dressy female pants. But I haven't seen her in like jeans or like sneakers. I've never seen my mom in sneakers. She doesn't wear any sneakers.
Okay.
It's always like some flats or some heels.
Right.
But no sneakers.
I wonder why they call them mom jeans. I think because they're just unattractive jeans.
Do you think younger people can wear mom jeans?
They can, yeah.
Or non-mothers can wear. So what does it mean to be a mom jean?
I think
unattractive,
it's just a style.
like you said?
I think it's just a style of jean that just look ugly.
They got to wear them above the navel?
I think they're like probably high-waisted pants. They're
Right.
high-waist pants. They're like,
those like grandma jeans. You ever seen your grandmother in jeans?
They don't have grandma jeans. Like, no. Well, actually, they do have grandma jeans. I think they have like the little elastic on the bottom of the pants leg.
Could mom jeans be like pregnant?
No.
Maternity wear? Is that what they mean?
No. I think they're just jeans, like jeans. They're just ugly jeans.
The maternity clothes do look comfortable though.
Maternity clothes aren't.
With the stretchy waist or whatever? Like that's.
Yeah. I mean, but the elastic waist or something like that.
Whatever. Don't get all fashion technical.
No, man, but that's what you mean. You said stretchy because there's a difference.
Oh, well, I don't know the difference.
Yeah.
Do you know maternity jeans?
Yes, that means he's pregnant.
Okay, so the stretchy stuff, is that elastic or
That
is
is
it just
that is
stuff?
elastic.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's like a stuff without that elastic.
I just pointed to myself when I asked that question.
I see it, but I knew what you was talking about.
I didn't know if you noticed me pointing to myself.
It helped with the illustration.
But that made no sense. I just said the stretchy jeans.
My
and
mind
pointed to my
understood.
chest.
My mind understood. Yeah, but I think stretchy jeans. I think of Jaye pointing to himself. I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna let
But
that one roll.
I think the mom jeans. I think the mom jeans are just unattractive jeans that help mom go throughout her day effectively, moving free. Like I don't think they don't accent anything except for the fact that she has legs.
What if your mom wore like the jeggings? Does your mom
Does
wear
my mom
jeggings?
wear jeggings?
Yeah.
No, I've seen her in jeans, but she would never wear tights.
Okay.
Nah, she would never wear tights. Like,
Would you tell your mom to change clothes if you saw her in jeggings?
no, I don't think I would. If I ever see her in jeggings, like outside in public,
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what my reaction would be. I mean, because she's the one that has to wear them, and if she thinks she look good in them, then I mean, okay, well,
I would absolutely tell my mother to get back in the house and go put on some of her mother jeans.
go put on some mom jeans.
Mother, get out of here.
Them
These are
jeggings
daughter
off.
jeans.
These are leggings, mom leggings, jeggings.
I get
Yeah,
it. That was a
Yeah,
dumb mashup.
it's over your head.
Whatever.
You listen to it next year, you understand. But that was pretty clever. Yeah.
I think that moms should not wear stuff that teenagers or their daughters will wear. If you're 20 years apart from your daughter, y'all should not have the same.
I think that's why they named them mom jeans, so that they understand. Look, you don't need to be wearing bottom fats. What is it?
Fat bottoms. No,
Fat
wait,
bottom.
hold on.
Baby fats.
Wow, baby fats and apple bottoms. We just totally screwed that up. But I knew what you meant.
Did you say baby bottoms?
But why did you point to yourself when you said baby?
I didn't. Yeah, so yeah.
Stay in your lane, parents.
I think that because mothers were wearing the apple bottom jeans and stuff like that, like looking young, the 40-year-olds and the 50-year-olds that didn't have apple bottoms, they had to be specific. It was like, okay, look, these are mom jeans. Like if you're a mother, these pants fit your body the way a mom should have her pants fit the body.
You make them apple bottoms look like prune bottoms.
Apple bottoms. Yeah. Like
You got rotten apple bottoms.
apple bottoms look like apple bags. Apple bottoms look like bags of apples.
You like bottomless apples.
Well, there was this old security guy. I'm pretty sure it's an old saying because he's an older guy, and I don't think he was that original, but it was the first time I heard it. He said this lady walked by and she looked like a bag of apples. And that was the most funniest thing I've ever heard.
I don't even get it.
She looked like a bag of apples.
What was he trying to say about her? Does she have like the measles?
Have you seen a bag of apples
mumps?
before?
I guess not. I don't.
Have you seen?
She looks good in a sack. Is it a sack of
Just
apples?
picture a lumpy sack. I mean, she was lumpy.
Okay, right. Okay, lumpy. Yeah, that's what.
She was lumpy, like unattractively lumpy,
Jeez.
like a bag of apples, like just lumps everywhere. And I was rolling when you said that, but that was funny.
That's so mean.
He was an older man. So I mean, he had every right to say what he said.
I don't know if he had every right. Just because
He
you're
lived a
older
long
man.
life, but he had to get it out.
Chicken and waffles. Best served with what topping?
You know what? I never had chicken and waffles.
Well, it sounds like this is going to be an easy topic to get through. Because I too
I've
have
had
never
chicken.
had chicken and waffles.
I've had waffles, but I never had chicken and waffles.
Yep, me neither. I don't understand that combination. I hear it's delicious. There are stores. There's a chain of chicken and waffles. There's several chains of chicken and waffle joints.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to a few chicken and waffle
I've been to
joints.
chicken and waffles, but I didn't get the chicken and waffles
Me neither.
because I didn't want chicken.
Well, I didn't get it because that just sounds like a silly combination.
I'm not mad at the combination, but I just didn't want it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever.
I go to places where they serve waffles and chickens that aren't a chicken and waffle joint, and I've never ordered chicken with a waffle. It makes no sense. I've had a steak. I've had a steak and then said, hey, give me a side of waffles.
They should just serve chicken and waffles.
The chicken and waffles joint?
The chicken and waffle joint should just serve chicken and waffles.
No, you can't do that. They wouldn't have
Yes.
any business.
Uh,
That's like going to KFC and they just serve chicken.
yeah, that's their main thing
It's their main thing, but they also serve corn
to
and
go
greens.
along with your chicken.
Yes. So chicken and waffles can't just serve chicken and waffles. They'd have to serve chicken, waffles, and some other stuff.
They can serve chicken and waffles
Chili,
and stuff that goes along
Coleslaw.
with your chicken and waffles, but you can get other stuff. That you said you ordered steak.
Not at a chicken waffle joint. I said I went to a place where they had. I went to Waffle House. Waffle House is my favorite place.
First of all, chicken and waffles is not a Waffle House, and Waffle House is not a chicken and waffles.
Waffle House serves chicken. Waffle House serves waffles.
They also serve syphilis. They also serve what's that stuff you
Well,
get?
I don't order mine with syphilis.
I didn't mean to say syphilis. I meant to say the eating disease that you get.
Salmonella.
Salmonella, yeah.
Hold on. Not even salmonella. What? I don't even know what you just said.
Salmonella. I said syphilis.
All right.
Salmonella? That's what I said, salmonella.
It's salmonella.
Salmonella. Okay. Let me get some salmonella.
Yeah, well, I asked them to hold that too. I've had chicken on one occasion. I've had waffle on another occasion.
At the chicken
Waffle
waffles.
House. At Waffle House.
Okay.
I'm talking about that because they serve chicken and they serve waffles. I never had it together, but I've had steak. I've ordered the steak and said, "Hey, can I get a waffle too, with some hash browns?"
All right. Well, what do you prefer on your chicken and waffles?
If I had to make a decision on chicken with waffles, then I would probably go with honey.
And you know what? I would pick honey too. It would not be the gravy. It would not be the maple syrup. It would be the honey.
Why would you say honey?
Because I don't think I would like
Next
the gravy.
topic. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. Why would you say
I
honey?
don't think I would like the gravy. Yo. I'm not a gravy fan.
So you don't need gravy in general. So you already
I
have a
do, but I'm not
bias against it.
Yeah, I have a bias against gravy.
What about during Thanksgiving? You don't have turkey and gravy?
Yeah. Well, it's
Stuffing and gravy?
Well, no, not every. Sometime I do. I may get light gravy or I may get no gravy. I just eat the turkey.
You know, dry turkey?
Yeah, but turkey's not dry.
Well, all right. So the natural juices,
Yeah.
the turkey juices, but you don't put no extra.
No.
Use cranberry sauce?
Cranberry sauce? Not on my turkey. If there is, I'll eat it on a plate.
You just eat the cranberry sauce
Yeah.
by itself? You
And
put it on
you-
or
it's
the
a-
stuffing?
Huh?
You don't put it on the stuffing either?
Put it on the stuffing. No, I thought stuffing you eat by yourself.
By itself?
By
you mean?
itself. Yeah. When you eat stuffing, everybody has to leave the table. Everybody leave. I'm about to eat my stuffing. And, you know.
Okay. Here,
But it took. Hold on, you said cranberry sauce. It took me a long time to like cranberry sauce as a kid because I thought it was Jello, and I just think that was the nastiest tasting Jello. So I never ate cranberry sauce until I got older. Then I realized, oh, it's not even. There's nowhere near Jello.
yeah, but it is an acquired taste. I didn't like it
It
growing
is
up
very
either.
acquired. I like it now.
I do.
Yeah. I just won't eat a can, but I'll eat it along with my food.
Well, yeah, I got to eat it on top of my turkey.
On top of the turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know how I do. You know the spaghetti store. Like, I don't like all this separate.
Yeah, that is just so weird. Yeah, okay. All right. I can just picture like a Thanksgiving plate just on a plate, and then you put it in a plastic bag and shake up the plastic bag with your Thanksgiving meal, then just pour it back on the plate and then start eating it. That's just how I picture you eating it.
Stop picturing me eating stuff.
Well, Thanksgiving, because you said you just put all stuff together.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Here's where I would choose honey on my chicken and waffles.
Okay.
As opposed to the gravy choices and the maple syrup.
Okay.
Because I've never had chicken and waffle combination
Mm-hmm.
as a meal. Chicken, I like gravy on the chicken. It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never had gravy on a waffle. So I'm afraid of how that would taste.
Okay.
I've had waffles with syrup. And I like how that tastes. But
Mhm.
I've never had syrup on a chicken. Because I'm afraid of how that tastes. You know what I've never had? I've never had honey on chicken or honey on a waffle. So it makes sense. If I never had chicken and waffle together, put this honey thing on it, and there you go.
I never had honey on a waffle, but I had waffle on the honey.
You're just waiting to say that?
Yeah, I was.
Because that's disgusting. That's not even sexy.
What the hell about sexy? It's food.
Why would you put waffle on the honey?
Because it was honey on the plate, and then it had the waffle on top.
Oh, I thought you meant a honey like a woman. I thought you had waffle on a honey on a chick.
Now, hold on. Yeah, that's not sexy at all.
That's exactly what I was saying.
It's just the most boring bedroom play that you do. Just have
I'll
your
put some butter on it.
no, not even butter. Just get some. Just toast some bread and just throw it on your significant other. Just rub it on their back and stuff like that. Just scratch the back all up with some toasted egg McMuffins. Thomas English muffin, toasted bagel, toasted waffle.
Subtle ways to break up.
I think I'm like a master at subtle ways to break up.
Gee, you shouldn't be so proud.
I
you
am.
start off,
I
I'm
am.
just a master. I'm a guru. Come to me for all your enlightenment.
I am the subtle way to break up guy. Like it is not even a secret. I just stopped talking to you.
Is that subtle?
Yeah.
You just don't respond to text
don't
messages,
respond to text
phone
messages.
calls, Facebook.
Well, no. So here's what has happened in the past. It's like you'll text me, and then I just take longer for my responses.
So one day you might have a 2-day.
I have a 2-day, and then
Return
the
around
next
and then-
response will go 4, and then it'll be a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And then you get the text message. I feel like something is different. And then I'll be their last text message. And then like a year later, I respond like, yeah. It's good. Let's get a text message that says, yeah. And they be like, who was this? Like, oh, yeah, well, I'm just responding. My fault. Took so long.
that does not sound
It's subtle.
nice.
Who said nice?
It didn't say nice.
It said subtle.
She said subtle.
And that is nice because I didn't say, I don't ever want to talk to you. I don't ever want to see you again. I just kind of backed away like, I'm backing away. I'm backing away. I'm backing up. My hands up. I'm backing up.
And that seems like a long
I'm
time
backing up.
to get the point across too. Like
Which is settle.
okay.
Settle means it's happening at a pace that you don't even know it's happening.
I don't know if that's what subtle means.
That's how I look at it.
Like subtle doesn't mean it has to be a extended period of time. Subtle just means
Actually, it does. It means gradual.
subtle means
It's gradual.
not in your face.
No,
Subtle means hey, we're broken up today. It's like outside of that, then
so that's what subtle means. It means not in your face.
Not literally. Don't do that.
I mean, because I wonder, maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was just subtle meant gradual. Like it's a subtle change.
It doesn't mean gradual.
So subtle means not visual. So subtle. It's a subtle. There was a subtle change in behavior.
Not obvious.
That means not. So what? Obvious change or not obvious change?
Not deliberate.
What? I don't know about that. That's definitely the wrong word.
Not deliberately obvious.
I thought subtle mean gradual.
Whatever. I don't think it means that.
Well, what's the subtle breakup there? The better way to break up.
The subtle way that I would break up with someone is I would like leave a movie in the DVD player, but I wouldn't tell her that I left it. And she's there by herself, and she wants to look at a movie. She just press, he got the DVD in here, and she press play, and it's like me sleeping with someone else.
Okay.
And she's like, "Oh, what?" And then she asked me about it. "Oh, I didn't mean to leave that in there." And then she's like, "Oh, well, I can't deal with you now because I seen a video of you cheating on me." That's subtle.
Okay, that's unexpected. All right, so I looked up subtle, and it says so slight as to be difficult to detect or describe, elusive.
That fits along with what I was trying to describe.
Okay, I can dig it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another way. Drive with your significant other.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys get out, hop back in the car real quick and drive back home.
Or
that might be a little more obvious. I don't know if that's subtle.
Or just keeping the subtle way. Drive for your significant other. Just drive. Oh, you're here. Oh, and every couple miles, just say, "Oh, you're still here." Oh, oh, you're still here.
Or drive with their significant other.
And if she says something, like, "Oh, I didn't know you was here."
Or drive with their significant other to another person's house that you're cheating on them with.
But
and then say, "Oh, you're here."
And then look, "Oh, you're here." And then back out the driveway real slow, and then
Or just move. just while your significant other's at work, just pack up all your stuff and just move to another city. Thank you, listener.
Yeah, that's that. I don't know if that's subtle, but or if you, I was gonna say like if you pick up from work every day, like send an Uber like one day, just kind of send an Uber to pick her up. You don't be there.
Okay, that has to be a gradual process. You have to do that every day. Because she's like,
No,
"What?
Just
Something
the first
happened."
day.
The Uber, then the next day send her a taxi.
Then Sunday.
Then the
next day don't send her anything.
Send her a letter.
Yeah, and then when she calls about, "Oh, you still work?" I don't know.
You're still here?
You're still here? You still here? I got it.
Kill her. No, I'm joking.
Subtly. So she doesn't know she's dying. You poison her slow. But, It's getting kind of dark. I'm feeling lightheaded. My visions are getting blurry, you know. Have you ever been broken up with subtly, or you ever broke up with somebody subtly?
A girl pulled one of your moves on me.
What, like, say, you still here?
She didn't respond to
Okay.
my text messages or
Okay.
voicemails or letters or video message.
Sound like you was stalking her.
I was trying to reach out to her. That's how I see it.
He said you was trying to reach out to her.
Well, I was reaching out.
That's a lot.
She-
Letters and stuff
She
like
just
that?
wasn't grabbing. Yeah, I sent her a letter. I sent her a video message, text message, voicemail.
Now, hold on. Now, I'm just, it's kind of hard to understand. First of all, to really understand that, first of all, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know, but you didn't know subtle, so I wouldn't be surprised that you don't come up with the correct word here.
First, you started text messages. She didn't respond to a text message. Then she didn't respond to a phone call. So you wrote her a letter.
Yes.
And she didn't respond to your letter. And then she didn't respond to you going to her door.
I left her a video.
And then you left her a video. She didn't respond to VHS. So I'm just like, just keep going back in the dynamics of communication. I just went, she didn't respond to my smoke signals. She didn't respond to my paintings on a cave wall. She didn't respond. Just like that.
I sent her a dove, and the dove never returned with the letter.
The water in the bottle. What the water in the bottle? The note in the bottle. She didn't respond to that.
Yeah. Then I saw her one day, and I spoke, and she just turned her head. And she didn't even respond in person. Oh, I hate her.
Or what if she did respond by the dove and you just didn't get it yet?
I know how fast doves fly.
No, yeah, true.
Terrible twos versus terrible teens.
That is a toughie, yo.
It's tough. I don't even think there's a comparison.
Yeah, man. Hold on. Are you agreeing that it's tough, but there's no comparison? Or you were just questioning?
I'm saying it's not tough. To me, that's an easy answer.
I think I'd rather have terrible twos.
Yes. I don't even see the hesitation there. I would absolutely rather have.
But here's the
terrible
hesitation. Because if it's terrible twos, they got to grow up. And they're going to just stay terrible since two.
So they're going to become terrible teens.
Terrible teens. But terrible teens, you ain't got to live with the kid. Like, yo, you don't listen. Get out of here. Get out. I don't have to put up with you.
I couldn't do that to my kid. You can
I
do that with your kid? Your teen?
I could.
At 13? At 14?
If it's your teenager and he's not listening, he's rebellious, he's not listening to me, what's the point of you being here?
My thing is...
If my authority as a parent is not able to control you, I can't do nothing about you. You're not running the house.
you know when you start to control them? At terrible twos.
Okay,
So if your kid's a teenager and is a terrible teenager, then look at yourself, brother.
hold on.
Don't
First
put
of
your
all,
kid
we're doing
out. You need
hypothetical
to leave.
situations. You and your mom Jean situation. But we're doing hypothetical situations if you had a terrible
I'll
teen.
tell you what. Say something else about my mother on this podcast. You can see a terrible adult.
I'll show you a picture of your mother. I don't have to say anything. But no, so terrible teens, you don't have to deal with a terrible teen. You just send them away.
My thing about all right, you got to start terrible tools. You can still mold them and you can train them. Here's my if they get terrible, you can put them in the seat and put a belt over them. And
A belt over them. You gonna beat your kid?
Okay,
You gonna abuse your kid?
that's two different things. Yes,
I know.
yes, I will. But I meant like a restraint,
Okay.
like
I know they said there's abuse as well, but go ahead.
what's
Let's say you can't even they're stupid. But
I don't care what they say. They don't live in my house.
they can't see me.
Well, they probably can, but they're not going to be checking for that unless I build homemade clocks. But yes, I will put my kid in a seat and restrain them at 2 and let them cry till they fall asleep.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And then that's it.
Well, I don't agree, but I can see that.
I can't do that at a 14-year-old.
You can.
I think that would be abuse. I think I would consider that abuse for myself.
But like I said, I still stand by if it's a teenager, and like you beat them up, you got to beat them up. And if they still don't listen to you, yeah, you send them away. They don't have to stay with you. You can't control them.
Oh, because there's different levels of terrible. It's like a terrible 2, I feel like I can still handle better than a terrible 14-year-old.
I agree.
Because the 14-year-old can do so much more damage than a 2-year-old.
I agree.
2-year-old run around the house and pull down curtains. A 14-year-old will cock a gun and shoot people.
14-year-old can burn your house down and wrap you in curtains.
There you go. Yeah, so I'd easily choose terrible 2s over a terrible teenager.
Work, restroom, etiquette.
I think the people that miss. Yes, that is what I wanted to say. I thought I messed up. The people that use the thing that people misunderstand, I believe, when it comes to work restroom etiquette, is that they treat it like a work restroom, and I think that's unfair. I don't know if unfair is the right word. I don't think it's right. I think you should treat your work restroom the way you would treat your home restroom. And if everybody did that, then I believe there would be a lot cleaner facilities and no nasty stuff.
I disagree with that.
Next topic.
Have you ever been to somebody's house and you can't stand their home bathroom? I wouldn't sit on somebody's private bathroom toilet.
You know what? There's some people I went over to somebody's house and I washed my hands in their bathroom, and when I left, I went to their kitchen to wash my hands again because I didn't like the sink in their bathroom.
Exactly.
I follow what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people
Okay. No, I feel you.
I don't even have words for it. It's just like, I'm not using your bathroom. I don't even want to pee in your bathroom. It's just like, I don't want to shut the door behind me like when I go in your bathroom. You know what I'm saying? It's just
I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't like that, but the workroom, I think you should treat it like it's not your bathroom. Clean it up. If you make a mess, clean it up.
Okay, then I retract my statement and I am on your side with this one.
Okay.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah, clean it up. If you pee on the seat, wipe it.
Dude, oh man,
wipe it.
Dude, I don't understand. It's like, dude, how can you people be so trifling? And it makes you only wonder what a girl's bathroom might look like at work.
Ugh.
I know
probably bird's nest in the toilet.
With Go Girls all over the place. With Go Girls in diva cups.
Go Girl fountain. Just sitting there.
Yeah, but I hate it. I've been in corporate world outside of doing comedy for like 9-10 years or so, and I hate to go. And these are the quote unquote professional people, and I hate when I go into the bathroom and I see a whole bunch of hair in the sink.
Ugh.
And I'm like, bruh, okay, so you shave in here. First of all, you shouldn't shave at your work restroom. That's disgusting.
And if you do, you don't let people see you shave.
Not leave. Oh, I would say don't leave all the hair there.
Hey, boy, don't let people know you're there, that you did.
Right. This is the most disgusting thing. I hate it. I wish I could find the people and just like shake them. I want to put them in a restraint.
I wouldn't touch them.
Oh,
well, I know what you're saying.
You said you wouldn't.
I would not touch them.
Okay, I thought you said I want to touch them.
I want to touch them,
and I was like, wait a minute, you just like this is a whole different conversation.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay. But yeah, I hate it. I wish everybody at any environment could hear this podcast for this particular topic.
It should play it in every public restroom.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, but you know what they should? All right, so this is what they should do. Like, hold on. First, my pet peeve in any restroom, period, is not washing your hands. Like, if you're in the workplace especially, if you use it, wash your hands. I don't care. I'm always going to be in the side. You need to wash your hands. I don't care what you walk into the bathroom for. Before you leave, you need to wash your hands.
There's this dude at my place of employment who he does number 2 and walks right out the door.
It's disgusting.
I've seen him do it a few times.
It's disgusting. I hope you listen to this podcast, sir. You are disgusting.
You are disgusting.
Yeah, he probably doesn't even flush the toilet. He probably just does what he does, stands up and walks away.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. And I had this one guy ask me. He was peeing in the urinal, and I was at the sink with the water running, fiddling with my eye. I had a piece of hair in my eye.
Okay.
And
I don't know.
and while he was peeing, because the urinal was next to the sink.
Did pee get in your eye?
No. He turned and he asked me if I wanted his help after he finished peeing. And I was like, oh, no, sir. I can.
Was he joking?
No, he was dead serious. He was like, is that a piece of hair? And I was like, yeah, but I can get it. He was like, oh, okay, well, if you're still struggling after I wash my hand, I wouldn't mind. And I was like, nope, I got it. And then I walked into the bathroom, eye hurting like I don't know what, because I did not get the piece of hair out. But I was not going to stand there and wait
I
for him
still
to
can't
pee.
use this eye. I got an ingrown hair in my eyeball right now because I didn't want any help from a guy peeing in the bathroom.
That's just something you don't do. Don't offer to get something out of my eye and you're peeing.
The thing that's so weird to me is just like they have to have signs posted in bathrooms saying employees must wash hands before, you know what I'm saying, returning back to work.
That's the dumbest thing.
That's-
Go ahead.
It's the dumbest thing?
Yes.
No, I hate that it has to be a thing.
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I hate that it has to even be a sign. Like, it should be, if you walk in the bathroom, wash your hands. Yeah.
Yeah. I seen, it made no sense. One time I walked into a work restroom and there was pee on top of the urinal. And I was like, this guy has to be like 9 foot
Maybe he
8
stood by the
inches.
sink and peed.
It made no sense. I was like, how does the pee get up here? Unless he was drinking like a Mountain Dew. And
I was about to say,
spilled
maybe
out.
he's spit his lemonade out, something like that.
Yeah, but it was sitting on top of it. I was like, this is disgusting.
Or maybe he just peed so hard, just splashed up in the air and just came down like, whoosh.
Yeah, I don't even think science works like that.
It could do piss hard enough.
But he'd have to have a big puddle, like a drip. When you pee, it'll spread once it hits. That's on impact.
Hold on, your pee sprays?
When it hits,
Okay, I'm about
when
to
it
say,
hits the toilet,
I'm gonna
the
get
urinal.
that checked. Bro, this is good. This pee is mist.
What I'm saying, it wouldn't pee hit a toilet, and then a whole puddle of it goes up to fall on top of
Understood.
the urinal.
Understood.
That's all I'm
Trying to look out for the dude, but
Yeah.
I'm about to say, like, whenever somebody walks in the bathroom, the door should lock and it won't turn on until like the sink mechanism is released.
Okay.
That the doors lock until you wash your hands. Like the faucet has to be turned on for the doors to unlock.
That'll work in a single stall bathroom.
No, but it just keeps track of how many people went in.
Okay.
And even if it's not, just run the water. If you're in there, the only way you get out is to run the faucet. You said a single track bathroom.
I said stall.
Okay, gotcha.
Why is it so hard for people to apologize for their actions?
I don't know. I can't speak for every person, but I know for me, when someone tells me that I did something wrong and I should apologize, I don't apologize because I'm sure I didn't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And those people feel offended because they're wrong. They have the wrong. They have the wrong feelings. There's nothing I need to apologize for. If I did something, I meant to do it, and that's it. I'm just playing.
No, I mean, but that statement is kind of true. Like people, you don't apologize for something that you're not apologetic for. And even if your actions are wrong, if your actions hurt somebody, and if you feel that it was rightly justified, you don't apologize. So it's all in their thinking. If they feel that they did nothing wrong, they don't apologize. Even if they are wrong, if they feel that they didn't do anything wrong, it makes sense that they don't apologize. So I can understand why they won't. I may not agree with it. I may not agree that they don't have to, but I can understand. the reason.
I think saying I'm sorry and apologizing is one of those philosophical topics that has a lot of gray areas.
Okay.
Whatnot, because I mean, there have been experiences in my past where I've apologized that something offended someone, but I didn't apologize for doing what I did or saying what I did. It's like, man, it's unfortunate. It's like,
I'm sorry you was
I
offended. By what I did.
empathize that you were offended, but I did what I did on purpose, and I'd do it again, and I'd say what I said. It's just sad that you're offended by this.
Okay.
Because you shouldn't be, because you're wrong.
But that's not apologizing for your actions. That's apologizing for the effect of your actions.
Right.
Yeah.
And people say, well, that's not good enough. And I'm like, well, what else do you want me to do?
Bake a cake.
But I do respect the people who are, I guess, mature enough to apologize for the actions when they feel like they've done something wrong. I've honestly apologized for some actions that I didn't think were offensive and didn't recognize were harmful until post action. And sure, I've buckled down and apologized for it. So big ups to people who are able to do that and aren't so big headed and egotistical. Like, no, well, I'm not apologizing. I know what I did was wrong, but apologizing is for weaklings. Do you think that the people on the receiving end of an apology should always accept a person's apology if they're sincere?
I don't know. That's kind of a gray area too. Like, I never get into what actions people should do. I can't say what you should do. I know I would. I don't know. It depends on what it was, man. I mean, it's always good to accept an apology, but it's all on how you feeling, man. Like, it depends on what they did. Like,
okay,
it's that's one of the things to where I'll have to be in that situation to kind of give an answer. Like, if I give an apology, I can't even say the person has to accept my apology. Like, all I know is I apologize, and it's up to you to accept it or not. And then I can care less if you accept it or not. Well, I shouldn't say care less, but I know it's out of my control, so I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, hopefully. It would be good, you know what I'm saying? That way we continue and move on with our relationship and stuff, but nah.
I think how you apologize is important.
I could dig
and
it.
obviously some situations or some faults that you cause require a different way to apologize than others. Like, I've had someone really, really mess up my day, like my time. One day they kept, I'll be ready, and then they weren't ready. Yeah, I'll be ready, but I'm changing my whole schedule, and I'm resetting appointments and doing all this. And then finally, I get together with the person, and their response is, man, so much stuff is going on. My bad. And I'm like, yo, my bad isn't enough for the stuff that I went through to do this favor for you. I just had to rearrange my whole day. You need to.
Did you tell them that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to do way more than my bad. Oh, what you want me to do? You want me to kiss your feet? No, I don't need you to go that
You
far.
should have said, yeah. Kiss my feet. That would be good. I wasn't thinking that. Well, what would be suffice verbally?
What would suffice, or what would be sufficient?
I like my saying better, but
I need you to apologize for your bad English.
But you know what? Man-made English. I'm just remaking it.
I don't even know what that means. I'm going to apologize to our listeners for your continuous failure at grammar.
This is communication.
Okay. What was the question? What would be sufficient for what?
No, what would be suffice for them to come out that person's mouth? What would you rather them say?
Show me that you understand
In what way?
you put me through.
Like saying, hey, I know that you had to do this.
Yep.
I know you had to do that and do that. But what if they didn't know at first? Did they know? Because it sounds like they rearranged, oh, my bad, but they didn't know all the changes you had to go to until you actually brought it to their attention.
I don't care. at the end of the day, I'm here doing you a favor. So you need to always be mindful of that. I don't care what else you're going to go through today. What should be in your mind is the fact that I'm here.
I ain't mad. All right.
And I was always ready when you told me to, that you always told me, oh, yep, not ready. So I did my part as the friend.
Round 2. Discussion topics. Halloween. And any scary stories?
Halloween's coming up.
Spooky, spooky. Do you say spooky?
That doesn't even sound. Do I say spooky?
Yeah. I don't even think.
When I'm talking to a girl.
I don't even think I've ever said spooky before. It sounds weird.
Spooky is one of those soft words that you shouldn't say to a man, shouldn't say to another man.
Spooky.
Oh no, I'm just yeah. Spooky goes in the same.
Yo, that's spooky, son.
Goofy. You can't call another man goofy.
You should never call a man goofy unless his name. Unless you're talking about the Disney character.
You can't call a dude silly, or you can't say it. You can't say like you're so silly, or you can't say like you're such a silly Billy dog. Dude, you're a silly Billy.
You're a goofy, silly, spooky person.
Yeah, you can't.
Spooky.
You can't say those words, but I'll say spooky to a girl.
I'll say spooky to a kid.
Or a kid.
On Halloween. Like, I can only say spooky in October.
Is that the unwritten rule? It's like wearing white after Labor Day?
Or if you're talking about a house. A spooky house. That house looks spooky, son. Like, you could say that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a spooky,
spooky house. But you gotta, it's a compound word. Yeah. It's not spooky by itself.
House looks spooky. Or spooky, son. You gotta, add something.
Yeah. I'm excited.
For what, spooky?
For Halloween.
Oh, you excited for? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I dress up every
every year.
Hey, people, go check out my Facebook. I think I got some stuff on Instagram, too.
You say you think you got some stuff on Instagram?
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah. I think I did put some pictures up on Instagram.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
From previous years. But I do's it. I'm not sure what
your Halloween costume should have an Instagram account only.
And then I would only post once a year.
No, you could repost. You have enough costumes. If you start now, every week, put a costume picture up there. Or just dress up just to post pictures of you in costumes.
And Michelle and I have been dressing up together the last couple of years. Since we've been dating.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. So we do matching stuff. I'm not sure what we're going to do this year.
Have you ever had what kind of costumes? Matching up like peanut butter and jelly?
We've never done that.
Okay.
But we have done Major Bison from Street Fighter. I was Major Bison, and she was Chun-Li.
Is that M. Bison?
M. Bison.
Is that what the M stood for?
Yes.
I never knew that.
He was a major.
Didn't know that. I just thought his first name was like Michael. Well, it wasn't the Army.
Haven't you seen this? Was
it the military, right?
Yeah.
All right, well.
Whatever, the French stuff. I think he was in France.
Okay. I didn't know M stood for major. I thought it was just like Michael.
He might not be from France, but he was a major in a military branch.
I thought it was like Russia.
It could be Russia.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah. Soviet Union.
Okay.
Czechoslovakia.
And she was Chun-Li. And I can't remember what we did the year before that we did Fred.
And Flintstone? Fred Flintstone.
No, Fred from Scooby-Doo, and she was Daphne.
Oh, okay.
I'm lying.
You was Daphne, she was Fred.
We didn't do that for Halloween. We did that
You did it for Christmas. You did it for Easter.
It was a party. It was a
dress up
celebrity party. But we did somebody. Roger Rabbit. I did Roger Rabbit, and she was Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Roger Rabbit. She was Jessica. Okay.
Yeah.
I could dig it.
That was pretty dope.
Jessica was hot too, by the way.
Yeah, she was hot.
Yeah.
Michelle killed it.
That's what's up.
Check out the pictures, listeners. Sweetness. Yeah. I'm gonna do some crazy pranks. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do now, but
You mean Halloween pranks?
Yeah.
What kind of Halloween pranks?
When I have kids. This is like way down the line.
I said now, and you said yeah. When they have kids, like they're gonna arrive tomorrow.
I'm just thinking. I'm sorry. I'm just excited, man. Look,
Okay.
I'm getting married soon. We're gonna be.
That makes sense. I'm
a
getting married
sweet-
soon, so kids are right around the corner, dog. Halloween
nah,
pranks.
they a couple miles over. They ain't right around the corner. We gonna enjoy.
They ain't even leave
husband and
home
wife.
yet.
And yeah, we gonna enjoy that thing for a couple years. Then we're gonna have kids. But I already know. I mean, I'm a
What kind of
playful
pranks?
person.
What kind of pranks? Like
I'm gonna scare the crap out of our kids.
that's not cool, man.
It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be. I can see it now. I don't know what they're gonna look like. Probably like me and Michelle.
Probably gonna look scared. Like when you scared them, what it look like eyeballs wide, hair sticking up. That's what they're gonna look like.
Have things jumping out of places.
You know what? Let's tell a spooky story.
Let's do it. Let's see what we got. You start the story. We'll play off each other.
All right.
It began a good day.
Until 5:00 p.m.
When little Johnny came home from school,
to find out his parents were missing.
little Johnny wondered, where were his parents?
He walked upstairs, looked in the closet, and saw nothing.
But his parents' clothes, why were they there?
Then he thought, if my parents' clothes are here, and I don't see my parents, they might be somewhere without any clothes.
So he looked at the news, and the news reported all the parents in the little town of Kidville were taken.
Which is not suspicious at all, because this is the history of Kidville, and this happens every single year.
But little Johnny was adopted. So why were his parents taken when they weren't his parents?
And he pondered this thought, and he walked downstairs to the basement door, and he opened the basement door and looked down the basement staircase into the darkness and said,
Oh no! There's no basement anymore. These stairs go down forever.
So he started walking forever and forever until forever was only a couple seconds for the story's sake. And when he stopped, he realized
He was actually walking upstairs, and his world was turned upside down.
and he said, I have to get out this staircase. So he did. And when he walked into the house once more, there stood in front of him
His biological parents, which were actually werewolves.
and then they bit him on his neck and said, son, we wanted this to happen so that you can go back to Kidsville and bite some other people on their necks.
And he said, Mommy, Daddy, what happened to my adopted parents?
And they looked at him, and a tear fell down their werewolf eyeballs and said,
We are your adopted parents. We're also your biological parents. The werewolf us gave birth to you, and you came out human.
we sent you up for adoption. Then we thought about it, and we said, I think that's a good thing. So then we just adopted you a couple years later. And we wanted to raise you in Kidville just in case we had to disappear. Because all the parents disappeared in Kidsville.
Finding out the secret truth, little Johnny killed his mother and dad. Then little Johnny went and killed all the other kids because he knew who their parents were.
They were werewolves too. And that was the secret of Kidsville. All the kids weren't wolf kids, but the parents were werewolves. And then so Johnny turned out to be a hero.
The werewolf wonder boy, little Johnny.
Once again, thank y'all for listening to Off the Pad podcast.
I'm going to second his thanks. Tell a friend, share it, comment. You can comment on Facebook. You can comment on Twitter. You can comment on offthepadpodcast.com.
You can comment
Through
to the
Facebook
person
link.
verbally sitting next to you.
That's right. But I'd love to hear your comments if you can. And follow me on social media. Follow Corey. My name is Jaya Toller again. And my co-host is Corey Marshall. Sitting so handsomely quiet.
Subtle.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening. I think that's all we got. Any last words for you?
Take care.
Y'all know what it is. This is a podcast where your topics go on the pad.
And we talk about them off the pad.
Peace.
Boom.
Thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast with Jaya Toller and Corey Marshall. Be sure to find us online at offthepadpodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at offthepad. You can also be a part of our Facebook page. Once again, thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast. What have we learned today? It's hard for people to apologize because they have the mindsets of terrible twos. Bad bathroom etiquette leads to scary stories. Rather than using a sauce to top your chicken and waffles, use your chicken and waffles as a topping on your significant other. And most importantly, if you need to break up with someone subtly, be sure to consult Corey Kick Rocks Marshall.